Assalamu alaikum. This is going to be a review video of my experience in Somalia. I'm leaving the country and this is going to be my honest opinions about Somalia. But this is where I'm staying. First of all, I don't want to be rude, but I could have got a better accommodation. But obviously the money that I paid a lot of money to come here. But this is what I've got. You've got to be real sometimes. So, look at the wall. That's my bed. That's what the room looks like. This is the outside part, as you can see. It's busy. I'll pay my salah here. But what I find it interesting is, cool blimey, I paid a lot of money for this. Like, look, that's my sink. The toilet doesn't even flush. So 5 days of me like this. Look at that. Doesn't even flush. Wow. It's my bath. So, beautiful country, but sort your brother out with a decent accommodation when I come here. Come on, mate. Anyway, I'm gonna continue the video. I need to shower because my flight's leaving today. But this is my room. This is where I stay. So guys, sit back, relax. What are ya? Welcome to Somalia. This is my honest review about Somalia, guys. See you soon. Right, guys, hope you're okay. My daughter, look at her. Hola. Say hello. Say hello. Good girl. Say hello. Hola, camera. Camera? Apple. So guys, this video is basically going to be my review about Somalia. I've come back to Argentina, to my amazing child, my amazing wife. Look at that. Wait. So guys, my honest opinion, basically, I apologize about the hotel in the video. That was the hotel that they gave me. It was shocking, it was bad. But anyway, it is what it is. Suri, you want to say hello? Say something. Huh? Right, let me carry on the video because my battery's going to die, guys. 1 minute. So guys, where was I? Basically, I apologize for the hotel, but that's the hotel that I stayed in. And it's crazy, you know, with the amount of money that I paid. But it's one of those situations, it is what it is. So guys, my honest opinion about Somalia, right? How to get into Somalia. People keep asking me, how did you get into Somalia? What was your experience? Was it hard? Was it easy? Guys, basically, I contacted the guy called Hadi Travels. He's very well known in every passport stamp. He's a very well known traveller around the world within the Somalian community. And I contacted him and he helped me out with the tour company that he runs with his friends. And that's how I got into Somalia. I'm going to put his Instagram in the description if you want to contact him, or if you want to contact the tour company that actually showed me around in the streets of Mogadishu. So to enter Somalia, you need to have a letter of invitation, regardless of what nationality you come from, but you need to have a letter of invitation. And Hadi sorted me out a letter of invitation with the tour company that he does tours with in Somalia. It was pretty smooth. You have to pay a certain amount of fees depending on the tour. So I paid a certain amount of money to enter Somalia for 5 days, 4 nights, and 1 day was just basically roaming around before I fly out. So you need to have a letter of invitation to enter Somalia. You need to have a tour guide. It is mandatory to enter Somalia with a letter of invitation and a tour guide. Reason why is because that's how it works. That's how the tourism works in Somalia, unfortunately. Unless you have a Somalian passport or you come from certain African nationalities that don't need visas and that don't need tour guides to enter Somalia. So basically you need to have a tour company, a letter of invitation to enter Somalia. Now, the visas cost $60. It's visa on arrival cash. You cannot pay with card. You have to pay 60 American dollars. You can use an ATM. You can withdraw your money in an ATM in the airport, but they will charge you a certain amount of fee. Look at this. Look at that girl. What else? What else you want to say? So you do have to pay $60 for the visa to enter Somalia. So it's $60 visa on arrival, and it's cash. Now, I paid a package to tour around the streets of Mogadishu in Somalia for 5 days, and the guy that I contacted was Harry. He was the one that sorted it out for me. No, baby, no. What are you doing? No. Daddy's filming. Yeah. You want to say bye-bye? Zuri? No. Say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Good girl. So, basically, I paid a package to enter Somalia, and I stayed there for 5 days. Now, when you pay for a tour guide, the food is included, the accommodation is included. So just a heads up, when you do pay a certain fee to enter Somalia, it will be expensive, depending on the tour that you book with the people to enter Somalia. Now, most accommodations are expensive in Somalia. They could be either from $25 to $50 a night, depending on the type of accommodation, luxury accommodation that you want. My one was weird because I paid for a package, and it was meant to all be together. So my tour company was weird. My accommodation was weird. Zuri! So my tour company, they helped me out, but I didn't expect to stay in that sort of hotel. But anyway, accommodation can be expensive in Somalia, depending on how much you pay. The hotel that I got was part of the package, but it wasn't what I expected. Sorry if I keep repeating it, but it's just my honest opinion. But anyway, accommodation can be expensive. Food, guys, you need to try Somali food. The Somali cuisine, it's very raw, and it's very... Oi, no! My daughter has just poured my sister-in-law's water. Wow. Come on, Baba. Come on, stand up. Sorry. Okay, you're going to walk this way. Go towards Mummy, because Daddy has to film. Come on. Wife, can you bring the thing to clean the floor? Yeah. So, basically, the food in Somalia is absolutely amazing. You need to try... Look, this video is so raw. What are you doing? Zuri, no. So, the food in Somalia, you need to try it. It is absolutely amazing. Look, you're going to drop. The food, okay, go to Mummy. Daddy has to make money, okay? The food is absolutely amazing in Somalia. I tried camel meat in Somalia. It is very, very tasty, I'll be honest with you. I've never tried camel meat before. It is so raw, it is so authentic. And I've never tried it before, guys. I'll definitely say try the camel meat in Somalia. Now, in Somalia, what people don't understand, they eat everything with banana. Everything you're about to eat in Somalia goes with banana. Banana goes with rice, banana goes with tuna, banana goes with shark, banana goes with camel meat. Now, I found it a bit different because I wasn't used to having banana with certain things, with rice and pasta. But the cuisine in Somalia is absolutely amazing. I tried tuna, I tried some amazing fish in Somalia. I tried some shark for the first time, and it's actually tasty. It's not what I expected. Shark is absolutely tasty. I definitely recommend you guys to try shark. Now, the lemonade, the fresh juice that you try in Mogadishu, make sure when you go to Somalia, there's a guy called Eric, big him up. He hosted me in Dubai, and he went to Somalia before me, and he said to me, Amir, when you come to Mogadishu, you got to try the fresh lemonade. Guys, try the lemonade juice in Somalia. It's absolutely banging. 10-10. Absolutely amazing. So food is actually a must. Get lost in the streets of Mogadishu. Speak to the locals, mingle with the people, because I'll be honest with you guys, Somalia is not what I expected. When I went there with a closed-minded mindset. I thought that would be dangerous. I thought that would be bombs. I thought that would be poverty. I thought that it would be chaos. Now it is chaos in terms of it's busy. It reminds me of India, just a black version, super busy. But one thing I learned from Somalia, just being there myself, is the people are so hospitable. One of the most hospitable people you ever find in the world. You got to be careful when you're filming. Some people are not really camera friendly. So I'll definitely recommend you guys, when you're filming, just make sure you give people the thumbs up if you're going to turn the camera, if you are going to film certain females, because obviously it's an Islamic country, so you have to be careful. But in general, people are very hospitable. There's a lot of things to see in the streets of Mogadishu. Get ready, because it is busy. Make sure, I went in February and it was super hot. Make sure you bring water, stay hydrated, because it's hot. It wasn't as hot as what people said that it would be, because there's some hotter months than that. But when you go to Mogadishu, get lost. Get lost in the market, speak to the locals, try some food, try some camel meat. Just get lost in the streets of Mogadishu, because it's one of the most authentic, raw cities you ever go to. It is on a come up. One thing I've realized about spending my time in Somalia, the 5 days, there is a lot of Somali diaspora people that have moved back to Somalia. A lot of Somalis that went to America, that went to Canada, Sweden, UK, Australia, and Germany. They went back to Somalia and they started opening up businesses. That was a shock to me. Somalia has got one of the youngest populations in the world. The population, I think 60 or 70% of the population is below the age of 40, behind Uganda. Uganda's got one of the youngest, fastest populations in the world. Now, one thing I learned about just being in Somalia for 5 days, the amount of entrepreneurs, business-minded people that I met in Mogadishu, it's just insane. People are willing to rebuild their country. People are willing to push the country forward and to show a positive image. Now, I went to so many coffee shops, so many cool, trendy, quirky restaurants in the streets of Mogadishu, and it's got that Western type of American, UK type of vibe when you go to these coffee shops. What else you want to say, baby? What else? Nothing else? Yeah. That's the younger Blackman over there. Hopefully, inshallah, future traveller. But the young diaspora are moving back to Somalia. So I definitely say, guys, work and network with these young people, because the mindsets of these young Somalis is absolutely insane. Now, is it safe? People keep asking me, is Somalia safe? Only one time I heard gunshots in my hotel. But baby, daddy's talking, okay? Only one time, daddy. I said daddy. Only one time I heard gunshots in the night in the streets of Mogadishu, and that's the only, unsecurity or danger that I've had. But I roamed around in the streets of Somalia with no security guard. You can see in my videos. I was completely safe. I walked around at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So security-wise, I had no issue whatsoever. But there are so many checkpoints, from going to the airport, coming from the airport, driving around the capital cities. The reason why there's so many checkpoints is just to make sure that the general public are safe, and also just to make sure in general that Somalia is safe. So you will find a lot of checkpoints. Do not film the checkpoints in Mogadishu and Somalia, because the army and the security agencies are very sensitive. I understand. They want to protect certain infrastructures and certain buildings. So do not film checkpoints when you go to Somalia. I had no issues whatsoever in terms of security. Now, money. People keep telling me, how did you use money to function around Somalia? Now, Somalia is a cashless society. They don't use cash. Yeah. What? You're probably thinking, Somalia is a cashless. Yes, of course. Now, Somalia is like China. I've never been to China, but from what my friends and family told me, China is a cashless society. Now, with Somalia, to be able to pay for certain things, you need to use mobile money. So you top up your SIM card and you put money, you put credit on your SIM card. And when you want to, for example, if you see someone that's homeless on the street, or if you want to buy something, you give them your mobile number and you put hashtag $20, hashtag $10. So Somalia is a cashless society. To be able to pay for things, you need to pay with mobile money. Now, you can pay with Somali cash, but most of the people actually use mobile money. It's a cashless society. It started to be like Sweden. Sweden is also a cashless society country as well. Now, Somalia do take American dollars. You can pay with American dollars in most places in Somalia. They're not going to have no problems, no issues whatsoever. But I definitely recommend bring some dollars with you, top up your phone, and it is what it is. The food can be expensive in Somalia, I'll be honest with you. Some of the food can be expensive, but try to eat where the locals go. If you see a lot of people queuing up, that's where you should eat. For example, when you go to India and you see a bunch of Indians queuing up in a restaurant, you know the food is going to be good. Of course, don't go to Western restaurants because you're going to pay double the price. So in terms of money, it's a cashless society country. You can use dollars. It is a mobile money country society in Somalia. Now, people say nightlife. Is there nightlife in Mogadishu? you can go to shisha spots. You can drink tea. You can have shisha. Somalia, unfortunately, does not have nightclubs, unless it's probably underground that I don't know. But it is an Islamic country, and there is no nightclubs. But they've got a big socializing community. You walk the streets of Mogadishu, you're going to see guys, girls drinking coffee, cooking food, coffee shops, smoking shisha. So it does have some sort of sociable aspect to it. But unfortunately, there's no nightclubs in Somalia. How to get into Somalia? Now, the options to get into Somalia, you can fly from Ethiopia, you can fly to Dubai from Fly Dubai Airlines, that's the airlines I took, or you can fly from Turkish Airlines, or you can fly with Emirates Airlines. Those are the 4 or 5 airlines that you can use to get into Somalia. Or you can actually cross the border from Ethiopia to Somaliland, another part of Somalia, then you can take an internal flight, or you can take a bus. Now, how did I spend my time in Somalia? I learned so much just by being there, meeting new people, just getting to know the culture, the religion, and just to understand Somalia itself. Somalia reminds me of Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a country that's been affected for 40 years of war. Somalia is very similar. They're just on a rebuild, they're on a come up. And guys, when you go to Mogadishu, go to the beach. They've got the longest coastline in Africa, one of the longest coastlines in the world. If you go to Somalia and you go to the beach, you would actually think you're in Copacabana in Brazil. You would think you're in the beach in Bali in Indonesia. You would think that you're in the beach in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas, or in Jamaica. It's got one of the whitest, clearest sands you ever see. Probably for me, probably better than Zanzibar and Tanzania. You're probably thinking, what? Blackman just said that the Somali beaches are better than Zanzibar. 100%. The reason why is because they're raw. The amount of fishes you can see. There's dolphins on the coast of Somalia. You can do jet skiing. You can do quad biking on the beach of Somalia. Go and try and see the beaches of Somalia, because it is a mandatory. It is 10-10. I'm not here to sell you Somalia. I'm not being paid by the Somalian tourism. I'm just speaking from my experience. My videos says it all. Go to the beach of Somalia. Go to the desert, because I went to the desert and I saw goats and camels and some Normans walking around in the deserts of Somalia. Now guys, that's my honest opinion about going to Somalia. Would I go back? That's the question. Would you go back to Somalia? Yes, I would. Reason why is because I only spent 5 days in the capital, and Somalia is a big country, full of tribes, full of culture, full of religion, full of history, and full of beautiful, untouched places. So I would definitely come back to Somalia, and I'll definitely discover more of this country. Now that's my honest opinion. I've covered security, I've covered accommodation, I've covered transportation, I've covered money, and I've covered just food, you know. So one more thing I could say about Somalia is people need to go there. Don't be scared, get lost, and just give it a go, because you never know. It might be your new holiday destination. Right guys, it's Blackman the Traveller. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've got a baby to look after because, you know, she's growing. You can hear her in the background. My wife, she's trying her best to keep her quiet. Thank God for that. God bless my wife. But anyway, guys, enough of the riff-raff. See you soon. I hope you guys have enjoyed my honest opinions and go to Somalia. Habibi, come to Somalia. Don't be scared. Also, guys, the 2 guys that showed me around in the streets of Mogadishu, please contact these 2 guys, because they're so cool. They're the most cool, laid tour guides you ever have. I'm telling you, they're laid back. They let you do whatever you want. Of course, they're going to give you some rules and regulations. When you come to Mogadishu, they're going to tell you what to do, what not to do, what to avoid, what not to avoid, how to speak to people. So guys, the 2 guys that showed me in the streets of Mogadishu, all I can say, guys, please, they are so cool and laid back. Make sure you contact Hedy, or you contact these 2 guys that work with Hedy, because guys, all I can say to you, the tour company, amazing, 10-10, apart from the accommodation. I'm sorry, I've got to be honest with you, I paid a lot of money and I deserve to stay somewhere that was worth the amount of money that I paid for. But those 2 guys, cool, laid back. You can use public transportation, you could jump on the rickshaw, you could jump on the bus, you could go to camel markets, you can get lost, you can hitchhike. These guys are cool and laid back. All I can say, guys, please work with Hedy and work with these 2 guys as well, because Hedy, it wasn't for Hedy, I would not have gotten to Somalia. So you got to contact Hedy, and also the 2 guys work with Hedy as well. So anyway, guys, yalla, I got to go. My baby's getting moany, she's getting tired. My wife is there in the background. I caught her slipping. Zodi's running. Look at her. Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Anyway, guys, yalla, ciao. Come to Somalia, don't be scared. Comment, like, and subscribe. Also, I need 1 million subscribers because this shit's not easy, yeah? You know? Ciao. Sorry, you want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye quickly. The lens is very wide. Say bye-bye. End the video. Oh, end the video. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? You want to say free the guys? What do you want to say? Food? So.